What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukushu. We are back with another umamusume video. And we are going to be training Chrono Genesis, because I remember I mentioned yesterday that I felt like I wanted to train Chrono, but I ended up training Gentle Donna. So here we are, we're training Chrono Genesis. And for the setup, we're going back to the setup we used when we trained Cap. So instead of Guts, we're going to just go use Stamina. Kind of weird because we're doing mild distance, but it is what it is. I mean, my cap training went up to like UB8, so I'm not gonna question it. If it works, it works. At least for me. So for the setup, the same cards as that cap run: 2-speed, Teo, and Almondai. Borrowing the Air Shakuro card. Honestly, I could probably use my own, since we're not really aiming for too high of a stamina. Then maybe just borrow a better Wise card? Right? I'll probably just end up borrowing this. The Symboli Rudolph one. You know what? We'll do that. We'll give it a nice little swap. I mean, I could just go and use Super Creek. That's fine. We'll go with this setup and see how that goes. Because I did do a off-camera run with Gentle Donna, and her Wise was not even 1200. It was close, but you know, I just want to see how this goes. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, we'll just give it a try for this video. We'll just give it a try for this video. So, I guess we'll hop over to Stamina, because we swapped it to Super Creek Tamamo Power, and then instead of Measure Ramen, a Wise card, we're using Symboli Rudolph. And then Hoshina friend card. But with that being said, let's get the run started. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, or wait, that felt weird to start off. That felt weird. If you guys haven't joined a Discord server or are looking for a circle to join, there's a channel on the Discord server called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join, and let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But yeah, I might have just messed that up, but whatever. I say this normally in the beginning of before the run anyway for most of my videos. So if I mess up here and there, which don't normally happen, oh well. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I usually say like, oh yeah, before we go over the comments and all that, yeah. I kind of just screw that up. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But this is actually the 4th video I've recorded already this morning. The last one for the day also. And it's getting close to 10 a.m. It's getting close. It's almost 9. So I'm hoping I get this done and I can post it as soon as possible. But I got Wuwa out of the way early on, did a story and the summon video. Funny enough, I did a story first. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because Wuwa's story, we're normally just using Rover for the most part, or any character it's focused on in that chapter or act. So yeah. And then after that, after the 2 Wuwa videos, I did record Global first because I was like, oh, It shouldn't take too long, and then now now I'm here in JP. Now I'm here in JP, which this scenario has averaged at about like 40 to 50 minutes for me at least. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, all I can really hope with my setup that the cap run did was almost, was it almost? I don't remember exactly, but it was a UB8, and I think Guts was close to 1200 unless it made it, or was it Wise? I don't remember, but I don't have to worry about it. It's fine. I'll just look at it later. But yeah, later today will be Zenless. So hopefully I can do the same thing with Zenless. Do the story first, and then do the summoning video for Suna, I guess, or maybe the other way around. I don't know. Maybe I will record the Suna one earlier. I guess depends on me later tonight, but yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Regardless, also tomorrow should be Shiu defense for Zenless, so I'm gonna have to do that. But did combat threshold also update tomorrow? Because if that's the case, then I'll try to squeeze it all in one day. That'll be like 5 videos in one day. If not, then I'll probably try and post it either on the weekend for combat threshold or Monday. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And then looking at the comments, it seems like it's just all from Nova from what it looks like. Which I'll also probably go over earlier because it's about half from the past few days. So I should be able to get it over with soon. But as I hopefully when I edit this, it doesn't mess it, whatever. But I guess I'll start going over the comments. I'll start going over the comments from Nova, starting off with, good thing you're not making Enfield story videos because this sheet, not what I mistakenly said, accidentally said 2-3 videos ago. Did I edit it? I did. Okay. And then, but yeah, this sheet is boring. I know that even OG Arc Knights had 3 to 4 chapters of just Snoot Fest in the beginning, and then it went hard with the narrative. So I'm hoping for the same in Enfield. If not, then this is the GFL2 curse. And what I mean by that is, give me a sec as I look over what I want to pick. What I mean by that is when a gacha sequel somehow butchers the story for the sake of modernization of graphics and etc. They did go really modern and compared to original Arc Knights. Yeah, definitely a big change. Definitely a big change. But GFL 1 had a great story, and then 2 came along, and I just think it's mid in comparison. It also doesn't help the fact that Hypergriff and Micah team were originally one team until they branched off to GFL. Arknights, and even Azure Lane with Manju. Huh. Interesting. I mean, for like the first 2 chapters, well, I guess for what it seems like the very first process, yeah, process or chapter, whatever. It seems like it's like a whole tutorial while, you know, going through story. I think I'm at the end of chapter 1, process 1, whatever it is called. I never really, yeah. But I mean, I haven't had a problem with the story besides like it feeling like a whole tutorial. Other than that, it's been fine, in my opinion. But so new CZN chick dropped, and I did pull for her. More or less, I like her designs, but her utility as a shielder is kind of meh. Not sure how much she will be viable in the meta, but waifu over meta. for the most part, yeah. For the most part, yeah. Unless you absolutely only care about the meta, then that's all you. But yeah, for the most part, it is pretty much the waifu over meta. What was the options again? Sure. So yeah, I reached Pity and Uma. Yay question mark? Yeah, yay question mark is correct. Cause yeah. It's just gonna be a yay question mark. Do you think that triggering Ether Veil for Zhao takes longer than Lucia? Maybe it's just me, but Lucia has a faster trigger time. Suna is still someone I'm looking forward to since I have an extra Lucia engine for her. I'm not pulling her weapon, but for Arya, most likely will. I don't know what you're talking about, because I literally can trigger Zhao's Ether Veil after, like literally in the beginning. Like, first spot, Xiao Guang, middle spot, I'm most likely either using Fufu or Dial-In. And then once I swap into Zhao, it triggers the Ether Veil, which, there you go. No problems at all. So I don't see, that's why I said I don't see why you need 2 people to trigger Ether Veil. That's why I was questioning, like, why would you want 2 when you could literally help yourself better with a stun? Because it's obviously having an actual stun would be better than just relying on the stun multiplier that Xiaoguang has. Especially if you're using Dial-In. Because Dial-In's... and she's really good. But even with Fufu, when I use Fufu with Xiaoguang, it's still the same thing. I trigger Ether Veil right away with Zhao. So it's not really an issue. But I still have a better chance at stunning because I have a stun. Which is why I questioned the whole having... why would you want 2 Ether Veils? Or 2 people to trigger Ether Veils? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. It seems like you kind of just wanted to do it. Because you wanted to put Dial-In back with Idari, but I guess it all depends also on the teams. But like I said, I don't think you need 2 Ether Veils for Xiaoguang. That's just weird. And then, oh, we are getting a standard 6-star selector for Enfield. As to why, we did get it. I saw it earlier today when I was doing dailies. Didn't choose yet because, well, I think I might just choose a character that I don't have. Which would be, I guess, either or of the physical units. That's all if I wanted to get a unit that I don't have. Because I have Last Right, I do have Ember, and then obviously the healer girl. Forgot her name. I think that's all the options, right? Besides like the 2 physical characters. I think they're both physical. I could be wrong. So yeah, I've seen that already. As to why, I guess it's compensation for that PayPal fiasco during launch. I'm gonna pick Last Right since that's the only character I'm missing from the standard banner. After that, I guess I beat the game. For standard gacha anyway. I think I'm only missing 2. Which would be, like I said, the 2. What were their names? The 2 physical characters. Was it Pogranichik? Pogranichnik? Whoever that is. I totally butchered his name. And Li Fang. Li Feng? Li Feng? Yeah, that one. I think they're both physical supporters. I think those are the only 2 I need from the standard banner, right? So yeah. What can we do here? We can do dates. We can do dates. Oops. 50. We can totally do 50. Yeah. Gets closer to at least 900, but we already know we're gonna go over 900. For Uma, it's red outfits too with Donna and Orferv. I think there's an Uma called Something Desire that was announced earlier, and I'm like, she's all red. Maybe I'll pull for her. Still in Love is already a tomato Uma in my book. You know who else had like at least red hair or something that you didn't care about? Wind Variation. I remember you just totally butchering her name like you normally do with. You just say it however you want to remember it. So, did she have red? I'm pretty sure she was red hair at least from what I remember. I don't have her either, but that's because I didn't pull. And that's because I didn't pull. Totally different. Totally different. I mean, Still in Love, she does have red outfit. So, yeah. Wind Variation does have red outfit also, and red hair to boot. You know who else has red outfit, but there was no reason for us to pull that for her? No reason. Also, and speaking about Wu, well, I don't know why I said it randomly, but there's a character in Wuwa's story that I feel like you will like. I don't know. I don't think we've seen her yet in before this chapter, so I feel like you'll like her, Nova. I don't know. Just seems like a Nova character for some reason. Maybe you'll figure that out. Don't play HSR, but is Firefly like the Gundam girl? If so, I've seen her in random HSR videos. Yes, she is the one that goes inside a mech suit, basically. English is just a mix of the F word in different forms, noun, verb, adjective, adverbs, like just F-bomb everything, and that's called the art of swearing. Where's the class? Where's the history? How did you mention history? Oh, I don't even know about the history of the swear words of America, I guess. The Chinese swearing goes back to the Han Dynasty of China. It's what I call elegant swearing. I don't know nothing about no history of swearing of anything, so it doesn't really matter to me, if I'm gonna be honest. Because, yeah, if there is any history to begin with. Oh no, it's this. Let's see if we can win this. This is always the race where it just sucks. I didn't pick out any skills either. Normally I would, but oh, we won. Okay. Moving on, Genshin is just the old turtle in that respect. Wuwa had great cinematics from the get-go, and Field is consistent in the quality, that's for sure. Zenless is pretty good too for a Hoyo title. GFL2 had great cinematics in the early days, and then they stopped really doing that, except for like special major events. So that's kind of a shame. Yeah. So it's kind of understandable why Genshin is kind of just catching up on upgrading or modernizing their cinematics. Like you said, was cinematics have been great this whole time, which never fails. To be honest, the story has always just been good to me, for me, and also the animation since the beginning. And Field, from what I've played and all that, it has been consistent. I like it. Zenless, I've never really had any complaints. So yeah, it was side by side with Wuwa, where I've been pretty content with the story, and don't really have any complaints. GFL 2 has been more of kind of the just there, but I still play it a lot, obviously, and I still do stuff and all that, but don't really have anything bad to say, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have anything negative to say when it comes to the games I play, unless it really bothers me. So I guess I'm just chill that way. I guess I got no reason to complain, so it is what it is. Let's be real indeed. What does Ellen's costume really bring to the table? Not even a bona fide whale can justify that purchase. Oh, I agree. I agree. I saw no reason in pulling for Ellen's costume, only because it's literally just her in her school outfit. Now, if they, like I said a long time ago, if they had just done the outfit kind of more of a casual fit that they showed in her agent story, then I think that would have been a better costume or skin, rather than just giving the school outfit. That the school outfit should have been free, like Jane's outfit, in my opinion. But soon as maid costume is making waves, and it's the usual allegations that's splitting the community, and I'm like, bruh, Corn exists. Yes, because Hoyo people are idiots. The Hoyo people in the community are idiots. Especially the Genshin ones. Let's just leave it at that. They just complain and split hairs about like everything. But yeah, I got destroyed by these Ameth pulls, starting off with the gold at 30, and I'm like, maybe? Then the annoying Snow Tiger boy comes out, and I'm like, WTF. Then went to the 90 pulls and got Ameth and a Kalkuro. Like, I guess this means that my next 50-50 is guaranteed, but I'm feeling meh. I mean, wasn't like your past couple pulls like pretty darn lucky compared to now? I think it was just about time. Maybe. Maybe. Did 140 pulls on a standard banner because I come to realize that I'm always going to pull for the weapon every character regardless. I mean, you can't really say no to pulling for the weapon because it's guaranteed. So I was like, I'll try to get lucky with standard, and then bam, another Snow Tiger boy. Why did you pull? Why did you pull for characters on the standard banner? Yeah, I am one copy away from Max duping him. I'm seriously getting flashbacks from my C6 Chi-Chi. I'm gonna sleep and hope tomorrow's Zenless pulls would be better. I'll be honest, I have a guaranteed ready in Zenless. Did I try getting a dupe? I did. So now I have a guaranteed. And I'm pretty close to pity. So Zenless's summoning video will probably be short. I'll be real. It'll probably be short because of that fact. Or shorter than usual, so it is what it is, I guess. And then last comment says, I'm kind of just slacking on reverse recently since there has been a lot of Enfield crap going on. Still, I got barreled a P6 since I somehow did not lose a single 50-50 5 times in a row and got the last one from the shop. It's kind of funny you say that, and you're like the most paranoid one out of everyone, pretty much. Oh, I guess just in Uma if we're talking about everyone, but still. When at the end of the day, you're still probably going to whip out the credit card if you feel like you want to. So it's kind of like, what's the whole point of being paranoid? I might have used a lot of my gacha luck in reverse now that I think about it. I'm scared now. See what I mean? You're still scared. Regardless. But other than that, that is pretty much it for the comments from Nova. But I feel like there have been more comments. Maybe in the last video. I swear I saw in our notifications there was a few more, but I'm not too sure. Where is it? Unless YouTube yeeted it. Maybe I can find it here. Sort by newest. I think it was from Kazuki too. Huh. Check YouTube. Like the actual notifications. Because I think I do see. Oh no, I was just reading Nova's. That was Nova's comment. I don't know why I thought it was Kazuki. Or was it Kazuki? Actually, now I think about it, I swear I saw Kazuki's comments and it was about his pulls in Wuwa. Now I just don't know where it is. Because I don't see it on any of the comments. It's not here in any of the comments in the Gentle Donna video. I went over global already, it wasn't there. And then I'm looking at the comments in the Cap video to see if maybe it was added there instead, but I don't see it. But I swear I saw it at one point before recording. It was like something about getting all for somehow, some way, getting 3 AMETs in one pull. I need proof to see that, which it probably is in Discord. I need proof to see that before, but it's before I like, because yeah, I can't even respond to it. I don't know where the comment is either. So and then I think there was another part to it where it said that Kazuki made her C3 just through the Coral shop, but I don't know where the comment is. I literally don't know where the comment is. Either Kazuki deleted it or YouTube deleted it. Either or, regardless. At least I remembered the premise of the comment, so like the main point of the comment. So hopefully. Sorry, I was just looking at a notification. Not YouTube related. But yeah, that's pretty much the comments. At least I remembered some some or most of Kazuki's comment. But I think I'm just gonna go focus on the run. That maybe we'll get this under 40 minutes. We got like a whole 10 minutes, maybe under 50. So I'll see you guys at the end of the video or run. All right, so this run was actually pretty darn good also. Sure, I didn't make guts all the way to 1200 at the very least, but it was pretty darn close. And if you guys are wondering why I didn't click the evolve skill for that one skill, is because we're doing 1600s, not 2000 at least. So how high is this? A UB8. We got 2 UB8s within the past 4 days, or is it 3 days? Regardless, we were able to get 2 UB8s, which I guess I'll probably be using Chrono and Cap for now. Which makes me think maybe if I just do this setup with Gentle Dawn, it'll probably be the same thing around high UBs. So I think I'm gonna try to give that a shot again later on. But ended up with 1903 speed, which is the cap for my speed. 1686 on stamina, which I think cap was like around 17 or 18. Power is not that cap. I know this should be around 17. 1695. We got 1119 on guts, which we were close, honestly. Like I said, if I think I said the same thing for the cap training. If I had probably brought this up higher, guts, then I probably would have gotten a UA, as well as because it's most likely guts would have went up because of stamina. Stamina probably would have been like in the 1700s, which I believe with those two going up to the next, hundreds or whatever, probably could have pushed to the UA, and then 1264 on Wise with an S aptitude on Mile. But honestly, I'm pretty cool with this. I'm pretty cool with this for now. That is my best Chrono Genesis run as well. The previous one being a UB7. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I do need to edit this one first, and then Global, and then the WUWA videos before, in that specific order, because this one should be the first one out. So I'm going to get started on that now. So if you guys didn't make it this far in the video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how your guys' training are. The CM is literally, or League of Heroes is literally next week. So let me know how you guys been doing with your training, if you guys have started training. And if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel or Discord server. let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.